Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today, where are we?
We're at Gulliver's theme park.
We're at Gulliver's World in Warrington because today is the day for their Fright Fiesta. So this is a Day of the Dead style celebration and it's looking really nice already. So we're going to take you around the park, we're going to see what the Fright Fiesta is all about and we're going to get you on some rides, aren't we?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get to it. So getting the access pass was relatively easy. You just come in from the entrance and you turn immediately to your right and it's just this building down the bottom. You go in, show whatever proof you need and then onwards you go. Got a nice little stage as well where they do some stage shows, and earlier on you could meet Dennis the Menace. No siesta, let's fiesta! So the ride access pass here at Gullivers is actually really good because what you get is you get 6 tokens, you can see in red, 2 blue tokens and 2 yellow tokens. Now the red tokens can be used for any ride, the blue tokens for a water ride and the yellow tokens for a coaster. I find that really good because it'll stop abuse of the system. Obviously, as a parent of a ride access pass user, you do see and know of people that will abuse the system as kind of a fast track and a queue jump. And I like the fact that you only get a limited number of rides because it means as a parent of a disabled child you are able to get them on the rides, but you do know that it's not something that's able to be abused over and over again with someone just constantly using it to get in fast track to a ride. So yeah, I do like that. Sorry, what did you just say?
You look like a chef.
I look like that chef. Thanks buddy. We're going to pop in to Lagodos. So it's actually a really nice sort of themed restaurant, isn't it? It's got that ratatouille vibe, lots of knives, forks, cutlery, kitchen style theming. It's nice, isn't it, dude?
Yeah. No, that is actually this is the exact same table that we sat at last year. The exact same.
You're right, it is the exact same table, isn't it? And they do a big selection of food, all very reasonably priced. Came to around £31 for all 3 of us to have a meal, so around £10 each. It is time for the teacups.
It's gonna spin like mad. There we go!
I'm gonna be sick. I should have never eaten a kebab. Thing number 1, the place that we went to eat, Lagodos, fantastic food, great sized portions, really well priced. The kebabs in there are stunning. If a small theme park like this can do it, there's no need for anywhere else to fail on food. It was really nice. That kebab was delicious. Thing number 2, those teacups actually are incredibly spinny. You get some right speed on you, but a very fun set of teacups. A small bit of advice for you though, if you're going to do thing number 1 and eat a kebab, and then you're going to do thing number 2 and go on a spinny teacup ride, then I would highly suggest you don't do it within a couple of minutes of each other. Because I feel sick. And it's your fault.
Nope.
Well look, it's Tweedledum and Tweedledee. And it's those 2 guys from Alice in Wonderland as well. What? And look, we're no longer on the main street, but we've got theming. So we've got a couple of skeletons in what looks like some sort of minecart roller coaster, but it's nice to see theming when it's extended across the park. But what you also have here as well, a new adventure coming soon, so you can see that they've got what looks like a couple of new rides being built, and you've got this really good looking upside down house over here which looks to be a fun house, and I'm not sure whether this flat ride was here before, but that's looking nice too. What are you going on? You're going on Apache Falls.
I'm gonna get wet.
You're gonna get wet. You can just see all of the details for Land of Light in the background, which is Gulliver's sort of autumnal light show, light walk, a bit like Stockheld Park, but some of the theming in there looks phenomenal. So that is Henry and Lucy on the Wriggler, which, given that I'm a bit of a jiggler myself, I'm avoiding going on. But a cool little kiddie ride here. Not quite the intensity of the Smiler and Oblivion, which he's used to, but you got to give them all a go, haven't you? But I believe this is the old Caterpillar ride from Camelot, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me in the comments down below if I'm wrong. But it's nice to see that it didn't die on its ass if that were the case, and they can still reuse it to give people some fun. So Lucy and Henry are about to go on the Antelope, which is the wooden coaster here at Gulliver's. And this ride has been steeped in a lot of sort of history and controversy since the issue it had with Emma Neild, which I won't go into on this video, but Google it and have a look for yourself. So, Henry dude, what do you think of the Antelope?
It was really rough.
Really rough?
And the first drop were probably the best.
First drop were the best. And how about you, Mummy? You like things rough. What did you think of it?
It were really rough.
It were really rough?
Really rough.
So you like things rough but
Nice,
not too rough?
Nice little woody.
Thank you.
What have I just said? Nice little woody. But yeah, bit rattly, bit rough, bit old.
Bit rough. And you were on the front, you got front row right. It's apparently a lot worse at the back.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Just like me. Never let it be said that we don't make smart decisions on this channel. It's chucking it down, so the best decision obviously is to go for a boat ride. How's your boat ride in the rain, guys? And just as we were actually waiting for Lucy and Henry to go on the boat ride as well, a cool little gentleman approached me to say that he watched the channel and asked for a picture, which is possibly the first time ever I've been asked for a picture, so made my day. If you watch this one, thanks guys. Hello. Bye. See, this is what I love about kids as well, is you can bring them anywhere, and despite there being some ridiculously thrilling rides all over the place, they can still be happy on just the simplest rides. They really end up bringing you back down to earth.
And they bash you.
So it's a bit of a rough ride then?
It hurts.
It hurts?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, those lines, there's these...
Well, the last time you were here, didn't you get some massive bruise on your arm?
Bruise last time. This time I think I might have an arm and a leg bruise. It's a really uncomfy coaster.
You see, the thing is, I think over in... At the Rother Valid one, they actually have like padding down the side of the arms to stop that from happening, but here, they don't have any, so you come off proper beaten up. Right, so it's into the Haunted Mansion we go, which I think for Fright Fiesta becomes the Ghost House Live. Are we going? Oh. Got bird's eye view as a carousel. What do you think of that, mate?
It was haunted.
It was haunted. I'm not even sure it was that. That was like the Haunted Mansion from Temu. I'm not entirely sure what was supposed to be different about it to make it the Ghost House Live, unless we just had the wrong timings and we weren't in there. I was under the impression there might be a live actor or something in there, but it's just a nice little walkthrough, nothing particularly special, nothing to blow you away, but just nice. You see, not knowing what's new is kind of a ongoing theme here today at Gulliver's World. Now, it is the Fright Fiesta, but I don't actually know what makes it the Fright Fiesta. Now, don't get me wrong, they've actually made an effort with theming across the entire park. There's little bits of Halloween theming all over the place, but other than that, I'm not entirely sure what's going on to make it a special event. I've not really seen any wandering characters. I've not seen any shows other than a Dennis the Menace meet and greet. So not much going on really. See, I do like this. Now for Halloween, stick a skeleton in there, put some smoke around the bottom of it like the car's just crashed and some flashing lights like its headlights are still going on, and that'd look mint. I think you need a plastic surgeon, Sunshine. I doubt that's just fallen off, someone's pulled that off. How that's not IP infringement, I'll never know. Safety first and all that. Good driving, mate, good driving. Watch out, there's a Stegosaurus. Wild squirrel. Real life squirrel theming. Oh look, he's even getting into his winter skin. Do you know when lizards shed the skin? Hey dude. Up on Safari Kingdom you actually get a decent view of a few, it looks like a few of the props for Land of Lights, which they haven't put out yet considering they're all dumped together. But the stuff that they're putting out does look quality. There you go. Sneak preview into the Land of Lights. Right, so that's us done for Gulliver's Fright Fiesta. It was a pretty good day. In terms of the Fright Fiesta, there's nothing particularly that seemed to be going on that I noticed. There's some nice theming across the park, and it's nice to see that they've made an effort to extend that theming from sort of just the main area you walk in all across the park with little bits of theming dotted in and amongst all of the rides. But in terms of wandering characters and shows and stuff like that, I didn't particularly come across any. That don't mean that there ain't any there, but certainly not enough that we managed to see them when we were in the park all day. The accessibility side of it is fantastic. As I say, you've got that card, you get a certain number of times you can tick off going onto a ride, you get straight onto the ride. However, it's also, with a limited number of rides, stops people from abusing it, so it's really, really good. But overall, it's not the most thrilling theme park in the world for us adults, obviously, but it does what it says on the tin for kids. It's been a fun day. It's nice to see that Halloween theming across the park. If you've liked this vlog, then please smash the like button, comment down below, and smash that subscribe button too.